lecture this morning. And before I get started, I just want to let the viewers know that my YouTube channel has reached well over 141,000 excuse me, subscribers. And I want to thank all of my supporters for making this happen. My viewers, my supporters, my sponsors, everybody for making this channel in terms of where it's at now with the growth of my channel. None of that would be possible without all of my supporters. So with that being said, let's get down to today's very important lecture. The focus of this lecture is income types, April the 15th. Be prepared for that. You know, in regards to doing your personal taxes, your business taxes. You know, even though that I'm retired, I've always had my own business, Patterson Associates Resource Center, for well over 20 plus years. So I've always known the importance of, you know, first of all, utilizing a certified public accountant to do my personal taxes and my business taxes. I had the same certified public accountant for 15 years prior to relocating to the state of Florida. And when I started making my preparations for relocation, I started researching CPAs in the area that I lived in, and I got a really good referral. I actually met that CPA company last year, latter part of last year. I've already got my first appointment for a consultation on February the 2nd, which is on a Friday. And you know, one of the things I look for in terms of making a decision to select the CPA is, first of all, that level of professionalism. You know, when I met them in person, they answered a lot of my questions, and they sent me a checklist of everything to have ready when I meet with them for that consult to do my personal and business taxes on Friday, February the 2nd. You know, I tell everybody, go to the experts to deal with your taxes. And I'm not talking about those H&R Blocks and them places you see in Walmart in terms of get your taxes done. No, go to a certified public accountant. These individuals, you know, they stay abreast of all of the tax laws. They have the software to do this. And plus, when you find a really good CPA, they answer your questions throughout the year. So I've always known that. Don't let this creep up on you. Rather, you are getting your personal taxes done or your business taxes done. And one of the most powerful documents, the CPA that I got an appointment with, they sent me a checkoff sheet, but I already knew this, is one of the documents I'm gonna bring is my taxes that I had done last year from my certified public accountant, who I have been working with for well over 15 years. And I just want to make sure that the new CPA can be able to see the powerful work that has been done with my personal and business taxes by a certified public accountant to ensure that nothing is left out. One of the things that impressed me with this certified public accountant that I'm going to meet with is they emailed me a checklist of all of the powerful documents that I need to go ahead and start getting ready, which I was going to do that anyway. I'm going to have all my stuff ready in folders labeled. And this is some of the information on that checkoff list. Some of this may apply to me, some of it may not. In terms of if you got a business, you need to have information on your business sale revenue, other income, cost of goods sold, payments made to other contractors in terms of utility, phone bills, supplies, postage, repairs, insurance, etc., advertising and marketing, professional and legal services, professional accounting services. Have all that information ready. Interest on loans related to business travel, business entertainment, business meal, local, state, and local taxes. You know, have all that information readily available. And that's one of the things that impressed me about this CPA is, again, I interfaced with them the latter part of last year, interfaced with them again this year. You know, they're answering all of my questions. They're sending me this information. They're sending me this checklist prior to my appointment in February. Some other powerful information on this check sheet is gas mileage, gas expense, vehicle expense, tuition, contributions made to charity, donations. You know, some of this information may apply to me, some not, but it's real good that they sent me a list so I can go ahead and get everything ready on my end before that appointment. All of your W-2s from jobs, 1099s of interest income, 1099s for dividend income. And, you know, if you're waiting on W-2s or 1099s, you know, stakeholders know by the middle part of January, all of that should have came in the mail. 1099 on brokerage transactions, 1099 on your pension, retirement, 1099 if you're getting Social Security, 1090, all of your 1099s, all of your W-2s, have all that ready. You know, I tell a person, it is your responsibility to get everything ready for the CPA. It is not their job to find your documents. There's no way they're going to be able to find your documents that is going to be mailed to you from various stakeholders in investment sales, rental house income, which I don't have, rental or house income, a 1090 on your mortgage interest, sales tax on your car purchase or home improvement, moving expense. That moving expense is definitely going to apply to me. And these are just some examples of a lot of various of documents that this CPA is going to need that I got to have ready so they can go ahead and begin to pull this stuff together to do my personal and business income types for the year 2023. I never wait till the last minute. You know, I'm getting the ball rolling early February. You know, I tell folks, don't wait till the last minute to do your personal and business taxes, because then what happens, people file for extensions and extension after extension. Then that's how a lot of times people get in trouble with the Internal Revenue Service, because they ain't filing or they late in filing. Then you look up, you're rolling into a whole nother year. 1098 in terms of tuition payment statement, which don't apply to me, but what does apply to me is, and I'm gonna make sure the CPA get this, and anybody else who may have had a federal student loan forgiven. When my federal student loan in the amount of $75,000 was forgiven August of 2023, the federal government sent me this powerful document to alert any CPA that I'm not to be taxed on that $75,000. And this letter came directly from the federal government. Because typically when a loan is discharged, any type of loan is discharged, rather it's a credit card loan or a mortgage loan or a school loan, typically the federal government will come in and tax you on the amount that was forgiven. But in the case of the federal student loan forgiveness program, that I met all those requirements and got the remaining balance of my master's degree in the amount of $75,000 zeroed out with the evidence from the federal government. So I'm going to make sure that I show my certified public accountant on February the 2nd, this letter from the federal government in regards to I'm not to be taxed on that $75,000 of my school loan that was discharged. This is powerful business. I meet so many people who are default on the federal government income taxes, behind on income taxes, getting their bank account frozen, their assets seized, all because they're not slowing down and handling the affairs, the business affairs of their personal taxes, their business taxes, but they're out there making all that doggone money, but they get in trouble with Uncle Sam. Because I'm here to tell you, Uncle Sam getting his. He's going to either get it now or he's going to get it later, but he is going to get what is owed to him. You got folks who don't file their taxes. You know, hadn't filed taxes in years. I talked to a lot of people, and I'm going to say this again, Uncle Sam is going to get his now or later. So you make it your business. Go ahead and pay these certified public accountant, these CPAs. Go ahead and pay them their money so they can do your personal and business taxes. They have a software. They stay abreast of the tax laws. They are forever changing and changing and changing. And you just stay abreast of maintaining excellent records and having working knowledge of what's going on. And I'm here to and I've always known that in the 20 plus years I've been in business, simultaneously working for state government. Other information on this checklist that my potential CP, and I'm probably gonna retain them because again, I'm just very impressed, with the level of professionalism from the moment I interfaced with them the latter part of last year. Her recently, just a couple of days ago, sending me this checklist in regards to all of the information I need to have ready in order to have that consult. That consult is $250. If after that consult, if I decide to retain them, that $250 will be used towards the actual bill for them to do my personal and professional, my personal and my business taxes. Because nothing of quality is going to come cheap. And I tell people that nothing of quality done by the experts, someone with a credential as a certified public accountant, meaning they have gone to school for that and they have passed the CPA board to confer that credential. And I tell folks, you get what you pay for. Information on, again, your Roth IRA amounts, your retirement, 1099s, all of that apply to me. A 1099-C cancel debt, that's where this is going to come in. That loan forgiveness in the amount of $75,000. They will get a copy of this powerful piece of paper. Any type of brokerage statements. Again, I was so impressed when they sent me, and it really ties into what I've already knew, because I worked with a CPA for 15 years and them doing my personal and business taxes, and I will always get everything ready behind the scene prior to me turning everything over to my CPA. But it was kind of sold me in terms of, with the new CPA, in terms of them sending me this before the appointment, weeks before the appointment. So again, this is just kind of like a overview of what you need to have pulled together. And I'm not just going to pull it together. I'm going to pull all my stuff together like I normally do. Put it in individual folders in order, label it. And when I see all this, that gives me working knowledge on what's a business write-off, on what documents to pull together. And even if I turn in information that they might not need, that's okay. And I'm telling you, this is real talk. Because there are people right now in 2024 owe back taxes for 2022 and 2021, don't have their assets frozen, their check garnished. This is real business. Even as a YouTube content creator, get your tax information together. You got to go into your account and get all that tax information together, and you're going to have that filed as a business owner with a CPA, so you won't get you behind in trouble with the Internal Revenue Service. This is real talk. This is the business side. This is the business side of being in business, rather you have your own company, or rather you are a content creator, or rather you doing hair, or cleaning houses, or selling t-shirts. This is the business side of standing behind out of trouble with the Internal Revenue Service. I've known people to go to prison behind income tax evasion. They hadn't filed their taxes. They haven't paid their taxes. They have ignored those letters from the Internal Revenue Service instructing that person to get in contact with that Internal Revenue Service representative. This is real talk issue, and I'm here to tell you. Because you look up, that deadline will be here April 15, 2024, and I tell folks, don't even wait close to the deadline, because Marie Holiday is already pulling all of my stuff together, getting everything organized, so I can go ahead and meet with my certified public accountant on February the 2nd, so they can go ahead and do my personal and business taxes, and to ensure that it's done the correct way. And I'm here to tell you, this is real business. Make sure you share this information on your community wall. Because again, you got folks out there working these jobs, working these 1099s with their side business and their traditional day job, and ain't even thinking about slowing down to handle the business side in terms of what they're doing to start beginning to pull their income tax information together and consulting with a certified public accountant to keep themselves out of trouble. And I'm here to tell you. So again, I just want to thank all of my supporters and my subscribers for supporting my channel. You know, the trajectory path of where I'm going to take my channel for 2024. I'm going to continue to talk about real life issues, motivational topics, thought-provoking topics, keeping this thing real, because, you know, content creators, you know, we owe it to the viewer to impart information of value on these social media platforms, educational information, informative information, positive information, versus, you know, in order to defeat that negativity out there. Because you got a lot of dramified channels out there, to each his own. But the trajectory path where I'm going to continue to take my channel is to prevent real life, thought-provoking, educational, motivational topics of nature that can be useful to the viewer. And I'm here to tell you. And again, you know, if the viewer is aware, you know, latter part of 2023, my powerful book, Awake Financial Freedom, is now available in audiobook. You know, this is a must-read book for anybody. I don't care where you are financially, because I still use my same powerful book, my powerful testimony, to help sustain my financial freedom, to grow my financial portfolio. Because I'm telling you, you know, you got a lot of people who created new debt for the holidays, in digging that hole deeper and deeper and deeper. It's a powerful thing when you are so financially free. With this woman, literally, I'm able to literally reinvest 100% of my retirement check that I get every single month. Who do you know can do that? Because the money I make from my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center, because my debt to income ratio is so phenomenal, I don't need a whole lot of money to pay my little bills. So I'm in the position where I'm able to reinvest 100% of my retirement check, and that is power. And it's more of a reason, if you haven't read my book, Awake Financial Freedom, in terms of defining out specifically on how I rose from financial destruction and how I'm able to maintain my financial freedom. This is real talk. This is real talk. I don't care how the cost of the living is. If you got low debt, that gives you more disposable income to invest, disposable income to increase your emergency savings account, so you can remove yourself from this matrix out here and enjoy your life and do the things that you really want to do. So again, this is a very important topic. Be prepared for April the 15th. Start preparing and getting your documents ready now. Align yourself with a certified public accountant and go ahead and get your taxes done now by the experts. So as April the 15th approach, you ain't worried about a thing, because your taxes are already done. And I'm here to tell you, so that can free you up to focus on more or other things that you may have to do within your household. So that's all I have. That's all I have. Again, I want to thank all of my supporters. My channel now has reached well over 141,000 subscribers, and I'm noticing my numbers continue to rise and rise and rise, and none of that would have been possible without all of my supporters. So simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.